Otherwise, what's the point of music?
Welcome to Trash Talk. Sorry, I keep fucking that up. Oh, well, we're gonna work
Derek
on
was
it.
early, then you were a little bit early, and then you're both late.
Yeah, I don't know. I gotta work on when that timing goes down. Either way,
count down. 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but-
moving my hands though, and
Yeah,
doing the
but-
volume.
You gotta do
We'll
it
work
at
on
the
it.
right
I'll have to
time.
practice.
man.
I'm gonna
All
practice.
right.
We'll work on it.
She
next
said
time,
you're
guys. Anyway,
just about half an hour
welcome.
in your basement. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
Damn it.
I will
Three,
figure
two,
it out,
shit.
man. 1, 2, 3, cut. Yeah, but it's also with the fader.
You got 2
know?
hands?
I do, but I hold the beer.
Well,
in the
yeah.
other
Well,
hand.
yeah.
I
Good
hold the
point.
beer.
Never mind.
I hold the beer.
I retract that statement. I
So
apologize.
either way, I do want to ask John, what did you just think? We did just jam out to the Beatles. I Want You. She's So Heavy, which is like an 8-minute long song
Yeah.
with headphones
There's a lot
on.
going on there.
What did you think?
There was a lot going on there.
Do you think you hear the influence on Black Sabbath's first album?
Black Sabbath album? Yes. Oh, yeah, absolutely. 100%. Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. Like, they influenced so many different styles of music. Everyone can say they're kind of influenced a little bit by the Beatles.
I don't care for them.
He's
I
a real-
sit behind a stack of original press vinyl by the Beatles, all framed, and a poster hanging on my wall to my left.
All right, we get it. You're cool. Fuck.
You have Lego Beatles,
Jesus.
don't you? Beatle Legos?
The yellow submarine right there.
Yeah. You should get the Let It Be Lego one.
They have a Let It Be Lego?
Yeah, it's kind of like that. You know,
okay.
it's a framed thing.
Oh, I think I did see that. It was pretty cool looking.
Well, I think it has a light.
A lot of them come with little things like that
Yeah,
nowadays.
that would be cool. I feel like you're gonna have to upgrade.
There's a light in the Stranger Things one, upside down.
It's not on.
And well, you push
Did
the
it look
button.
on?
And Hagrid's
Sorry.
hut above me.
I've
It
never
has a
seen the
little
lights
light you
on
push.
in the bush.
Bush. It's your bush. King of the forest.
Push the chimney down and it lights up inside.
Oh, okay. Well, you'll have to light your Legos another time. We do want to welcome back the AT-AT.
Yeah, someone
above my
forgot to
head.
call someone else to put it together with.
It looks quite well.
Yeah, for those that don't know, last year we built this, and what was it, the next
It
week
was like
or
an
2 weeks
over
later?
year. Nah, it probably survived like a month. I feel like
I don't know if it was even that long.
we could go back and
I
leave
think
a
it was
live
more than
stream
2
that no one's
weeks.
ever watched again.
I had to move it from a table, put it on my desk, and then probably me bumped my desk, and it's
How did-
already like super top heavy, fell over, shattered everywhere. So
Oh, that refrigerator. When
Carly
you said
put
you
like a
found
good chunk of it together, so I just had to just little detail work. And
Okay, I was super
Honestly,
confused.
I'm a little terrified now that I'm thinking about it. I'm sitting right underneath it. I don't want to be sitting underneath
no,
it.
You'll
I
hear
tried
it.
to give it a good position. Now I think it's pretty sturdy. I mean, I wouldn't go trying to rock it. But
Just ripped the shelf
I'm
out.
just saying, though.
it literally stands on little tiny spindly legs.
All I'm gonna say is you see how flimsy that thing is. That's obviously why the Rebel Alliance had an easy time
Yeah,
taking them
that's
down.
design as a vehicle is fucking stupid.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the one. Like why did they ever go away from the Generation 1 or whatever?
Generation 1 what?
The thing in the Clone Wars. You know what I'm talking about.
because
The like crawler.
because
The 6
Why
legs.
is everyone so fucking stupid?
because they're
It's
about
the Empire.
grandiose and insaneness, like the galaxy gun. What the fuck? Pew pew. You heard about you know about the galaxy gun?
I don't know what a
The
galaxy
Emperor,
gun is.
one of the clone. Thank you. Incarnations of the Emperor developed a gun that was like the size, like a length of a planet, and it could shoot across the galaxy. It's a literal ballistic gun that was so big it could shoot at targets across the galaxy.
What was it shooting? Like
A bullet,
Ballista.
like
Metal?
an actual bullet of Star Warsium. I don't know what they're gonna use.
yeah,
was the
some
Force to
some
guide
sort
it?
of
No.
strong ass fucking metal.
Say
I mean,
science.
honestly, if you could just launch plutonium fast as fuck,
Yeah, but
cause
we're
havoc.
talking like parsecs and parsecs of space.
Dude, but they've never really made light speed clear in Star Wars.
Yeah, it's
He made the Kessler shot. Did he shoot first?
make the Kessler shot.
Made the Kessler?
Yeah, it's the Greedo Kessler run. I don't know if you're doing a Malafor on purpose, but it was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I was repurposing it.
Okay, awesome.
Well-
I don't know.
I was confused.
Just putting a little nugget in there for the hardcore Star Wars fans.
Yeah.
By the
also,
way-
it's funny because parsecs aren't distance.
Well, that's why I'm saying it's
aren't
always
time,
been
sorry.
confusing. They've never really fully
Yeah,
explained.
but parsecs is distance. Because it sounds like he's saying time, but it was retconned very
but
easily.
then how does
to-
hyperspace work?
What?
Bending space and
Midichlorians?
Midichlorians.
Midichlorians.
Obviously, space whales.
They just have a
Yeah.
fucking like what?
Purgle.
A force user strapped to the heart of a ship, and it's just like tapped into him, and
Yeah, just got jumper cables up to the nipples. Jump! Oh! Make a jump light speed.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's what the things are.
Twist my nibbles.
That's what the light speed tongs are for. And when he went to go power it up, when he got off of Besman, it didn't work. It's because the one guy's nipple wasn't connected. It wasn't Lando's fault. The guy just jostled just wrong.
Well, Lando had sex with the Millennium Falcon.
Ah, my nipples, they hurt.
Yes.
They hurt when I twist them.
That's a pretty good one.
I thought I had a Colt 45. Goes down smooth every time. God, how is Billy Williams so fucking
They don't know,
cool?
can't hurt him.
Anyway, there we go.
I don't know, man. The Sarlacc almost ate him.
No, it didn't.
Sounds like my parents when they sleep. So we having a conversation with sound bites, or exactly?
All right. I heard that. Well, I thought we were talking about something before that, though. The sound effects.
Oh,
Did you really give
Beatles.
your opinion on the Beatles song?
Yeah,
What?
a lot going on.
That was it.
Yeah.
Like it?
But did
Hate
you
it?
like the
marry
bass
it? Oh, yeah.
line?
Oh yeah, I like that. Yeah.
I mean,
I don't have opinions about music. I
Would
just like
you-
it or I don't.
So if you played the,
Stop
3
it.
Beatles songs now
Oh.
that you know, which one would you marry? Which one would you fuck? Which one would you kill?
I would fuck that one. That was because that was just down and dirty.
yeah.
I'd marry Paperback Writer, and I think I'd kill Day Tripper. I guess.
Oh, that's kind of sad.
Anyone
I
you
just
pick
like
is gonna be kind of sad.
Yeah.
That's my favorite riff.
I think you know more Beatles songs than you.
I'm sure I do. I
realize.
just don't know them right now.
All right.
Yeah.
You've never had a Beatles song downloaded?
No.
He's got to know the Joe
you're not a
Cocker
fan.
cover.
Okay.
You know the Joe Cocker cover of "What Would You Do If
Oh
I-"
yeah.
That's original Beatles.
I do that. I do that.
So that's
But
4
he doesn't
songs.
like it. He doesn't like it.
That's how I knew that.
Play it for him.
I know the fucking song.
Give it up.
I was curious though, like if we were gonna see like a really good reaction from you, first time ever hearing a Beatles song, you know.
Dude, I'm so fucking
some like
high.
stupid YouTube thing or
I
whatever.
can't. I'm
but-
just listening to it. There's a lot going on, man.
I know, but you didn't really react that well.
What was I supposed to do? Oh! Twist my nips? What do you want me to do?
I don't know.
Does it hurt when you do that?
Just be
Yes.
like confused by it because it is a lot,
Yeah, but I listen
but
to
it's also
metal.
like wow, like just where it started though in a way.
Yeah. A lot going on.
Okay, so a lot going on in metal
A
too.
lot going on there.
Thank you, dear.
Oh, she has salt on her wrist.
I have margarita burn.
What?
I can't.
Margarita
I'm
burn.
not
It's a real
supposed to
thing.
touch- I'm not supposed to touch limes.
Do you drink too many
What?
No, I get too much guac.
and you can't touch a lime?
Oh, ew.
What is it?
It's a
Like,
burn. It's the
Margarita
acid.
burn.
Yeah, so
Oh,
it mixes with
okay.
sunlight. When you're exposed to a lot of sunlight after that, if you don't wash off all the citric acid, you could potentially get a burn.
Jesus. I burned my finger the other day too. I got like a
Yes, please. I would like
this fucking blister.
I can't see it from there. But okay. All right, I believe you. I'm not, I can't. Well, else you flailing around.
I got a blister, or is it healed now?
It's just like fucking white.
mine
You
healed.
can't see that?
No, but I believe you.
Don't move.
I'm not
So,
gonna.
anyways, let's play a little
What?
Guess That State.
All right.
Don't look, Lane.
I'm not.
Yeah, Lane.
Hold on.
Slut.
Do we want to do the?
Just do it.
All right. Homeless woman was living inside rooftop store sign with computer and coffee maker. What state do you think that is?
New York.
Somewhere.
Yeah.
Alabama.
Neither of you are right.
Okay.
Contractors curious about an extension cord on the roof of a grocery store, which was a family fair, made a startling discovery of a
Oh.
34-year-old woman living inside the business sign with enough space for a computer, printer, and coffee maker. She was homeless. It's a story that makes you scratch your head, just somebody living up in a sign. The woman, whose name's not released, told police she had a job elsewhere but had been living inside a family fair sign for roughly a year. She was found this past April 23rd. Do you need a hint?
I'm gonna say Iowa.
Nebraska. I don't know how family fairs are not
Yeah,
everywhere.
how
so-
spread out is Family Fairs?
So both Iowa and Nebraska are both in the same college football conference as the state's team.
Yeah, that doesn't help me. I get it. That's handicap for me. That's bullshit. That's bullshit.
That's a
I wouldn't
lot.
know that.
That's a lot.
I wouldn't know that.
It's the Big Ten. If that means anything to you.
I don't know who the fuck's in the Big Ten.
Midwestern teams. Midwest? Chicago.
While you guys figure this out, the
Illinois.
sign structure probably 5 feet or about 1.5 meters wide and 8 feet or 2.4 meters high had a door that was accessible from the roof. There was some flooring that was laid down and a mini desk. Her clothing, a Keurig coffee maker, a printer, and a computer. Things you would have at your home. So basically she turn it into like
That's
a
Printer?
mini, what do they call those?
Oh, printer?
Tiny living facilities.
Yeah. Just
Tiny
a tiny
living.
home.
Yeah, so they have the concept of tiny living.
they're squatting in
Well, there's
space.
like they have like places that are like basically a
Yeah.
gigantic closet that have now been turned into a fully functioning apartment.
Yeah, living space.
It's not
They
far
haven't-
from
Are you talking
like
about the people
Pan.
that squat though?
We're
Like,
talking about
sneak in?
spotters.
the Fifth Element. You know what he lived in? Like, there's a lot of stuff that's even smaller than that
Yeah.
has the same basic essentials.
You're talking about micro housing?
Apartments.
Yeah,
like
whatever.
pod
Yeah,
apartments,
I was
whatever.
calling it tiny living.
Yeah. Okay.
Got electricity through a cord
That's
plugged
like
into an
luxury.
outlet on the roof. No sign of a ladder. So the possible the woman made her way to the roof by climbing up elsewhere behind the store.
Fuck yeah, just parkour it.
All right. So guesses.
Kansas.
Wait, no, you never. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. Ohio.
Lane is way closer. I'll give you the
Ohio?
next hint. This is going to give it away for Lane. You want me to give this hint?
Okay, but I get to guess first.
Okay.
Okay.
It's the arch rival of the Ohio State Buckeyes.
Ah, shit. Yeah, I definitely don't know. Michigan.
You're right.
Damn it.
I was gonna guess Michigan anyway. Give me that
Yeah,
cat.
after Ohio, that's kind of what you do. Why is she
Give me
in
that
there?
cat.
This is showing off the new cat store we got.
What happened
It
to the
has,
old one?
she's got both cats in there.
Oh,
There's a
Poppy's
lower
in the
compartment.
bottom. Wow.
You look like you're grocery shopping at the Asian
Honestly, a
supermarket.
little insane, but I'm down for it.
Hey,
All right.
Have you
Looks
taken
like-
them out on a stroll yet?
I just built it.
Oh,
it looks
okay.
like she's got a cart
I finished
full
it
of
about
food
5
at the Asian
seconds ago.
supermarket.
Oh my god.
Like
You might
that?
get like mugged.
Did they laugh at your haircut?
You get it?
Free meals.
His cats?
Yeah,
All
in a
right.
basket like
Pretty
that.
bad, huh?
Yeah.
John was nice.
Be careful of the neighborhoods you walk in.
Pretty racist.
You know.
I don't know what this button does.
It injects the cat. Ejectocito, cuz!
Flamethrowers.
Wow. So where are you guys gonna take it?
We're gonna take them around the block.
Well, like, are you gonna take it to like
Drink holder?
sporting events and stuff, or to the College World Series? And
Like, they'll die. The cats will die. It'll be way too hot. They'll die.
I don't. So I'm just
Cats are very good at surviving.
Yeah, if they're not in a fucking cage.
They will thrive wherever.
Oh, they could chew their way out of that if they needed to survive.
Fair
But cats,
They're
well,
not feral
cat may
cats,
not be able to.
though.
She doesn't have her claws.
Hi, stupid.
Hey,
Then I have a claws.
It's a nice
Stop modeling. It's
pause
creepy as shit.
idea. Pause dia.
thank you, Carly. That was our commercial for the day.
Oh, are they paying you?
What?
Yeah, they better be.
How much was that?
I'm in negotiations
Derek,
right
you're gonna
now.
have to tell me
What?
how much it was, though.
I have no idea. It was a gift.
Oh.
So, next state. Cue the music.
Wait. Oh, I want to add part to the game a one free pre-guess. And
Before you hear anything.
Right.
No,
and if you
it
hit-
costs you negative.
and if you hit-
it costs you 2.
And if you hit, you win the whole thing. Like it's all over for the podcast. But if you don't get it, you can't make the first guess.
Half the fun is going through a few of these.
No, I'm not gonna make any sort of rule like that because you probably
Did you lose
he's
culture
probably on
points
the
on this?
dock looking up Derek's list and shit.
Do I look like I'm
There
on the
is no
dock right now,
list
you
on the-
fucking prick?
You could have been.
I
I could have
opened
been. You've
tabs
been
for
looking
stuff
at
on
me
this.
this
It's
whole
not in the
time. You
doc.
have been made fucking eye contact with
I don't know
me
what you do on
this
your
entire
phone.
fucking time.
You're losing culture point.
What the?
No.
Absolutely
He's
not.
just being John.
Don't make me do it.
You are
I'm
accusing
putting a
me
decimal.
of collusion.
I think a quarter
and we've been
point.
making eye contact this entire
Well,
time.
I'm just trying to not
How can I
agree
possibly-
to any. I'm not trying to agree to any stupid rule you want to make
All
about
right,
guessing
stupid
right
rules.
now.
Cue the music here, guys.
Okay, fine. California. There's my first guess. Fuck you, dude. I'll just.
Oh, so
do
I get
that.
2 guesses in a
John's
row.
closest.
That's all. That's all. That's all you get then. I get at least 2 guesses if he's gonna guess like that at a turn. Let's hear the story,
Fuck your
Derek.
rule, dude.
Boom. Talk about explosive developments. In a town, authorities were summoned to a home on April 23rd to advise a homeowner on how to dispose of a, quote, a lot of explosives, including, quote, ancient dynamite that had been in the family for generations and generations. Captain Tony Barker of the Unified Fire Authority said collectors did not appear to have malicious intent. It was reported that multiple agencies descended on the home, and it was determined that they would have to conduct a controlled explosion. Lane?
Arizona. Do I get 2 guesses?
I already had my.
Do you need a hint now?
No. Yeah.
It's in between both states that you guys named.
Nevada.
No.
It's in between. No, it's not. There's nothing in between California and Arizona.
It basically is, yeah.
Nevada.
No, there's New Mexico, which is South Colorado.
It's not directly in between them perfectly, like it's touching both, but they made a...
So it's Nevada then. He said Nevada.
no, it's not.
Or, yeah. What other state is out there?
So anyways,
Utah?
the entire
Oh.
neighborhood was evacuated to do this controlled explosion. I wonder if they pulled it out of the house or what. Like, if they had to take it out of the neighborhood, like... I mean, why did they just not transport it? Was it so sensitive that they were like...
Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck.
Well, let's see if it says anything. I'm kind of hoping these people's houses blowed up.
Wait, so
Hopefully.
was that... How many guesses we at here?
Okay, so the homeowner
well,
was
he-
allowed to remove some possessions before the detonation. Sounds like they just did this real fast.
They blew up
The neighborhood was
house.
evacuated, and the detonation took place after midnight on April 24th, causing damage to some neighboring properties,
Jesus.
including blown out windows and minor fire damage. The former homeowner told police that her husband, who had recently died, had inherited the explosives from his father more than 40 years ago. The dynamite was estimated to be 60 to 80 years old. It's like Korean War shit in Vietnam.
Yeah, but not
Nah.
bringing dynamite home.
All right, so any final guesses here? You get one more each.
I'm trying. I forgot which. I said Arizona and Nevada, and you said no.
You look at a map.
I'm just going to double check that I'm not incorrect here. All right. Okay. It's not in between them, but it touches one of them. And you haven't named it yet. And you've named everything else
So-
it could have been.
It's John's turn.
Utah.
Utah.
Okay.
Utah.
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 No, no.
Utah.
No, no.
What's
Utah.
I'm here to talk about our savior.
No, that was Wild West with the Russian chick. We're going to Utah.
Okay.
You ever see Wild West?
Oh, I love that movie. I haven't
Yeah.
seen it in a long time, but
She's foreign. I just recorded foreign, but it's funny.
I used to have it on VHS.
Oh yeah, dude. I fucking love that movie.
Yeah,
Of course,
it
it
was-
came out at the right age. Like now, it's fucking
Yeah,
awful,
I honestly, I always say I saw that movie in fucking theaters.
Yeah, same here.
Because it was like Will Smith right after fucking
Men in Black.
Men in Black.
Yeah.
But in a Western, fuck yeah, we're going to that.
Oh yeah.
And I wish Hollywood was like that now. Or how there was like more movies like that now.
Like what?
Like,
Westerns
well, just
or steampunk westerns. I want to see more
in
steampunk
general, like all sorts of
movie are you talking
blockbuster
about?
movies. You know, every year. Now there hasn't been as many.
movies. Yeah, 'cause it's all superhero shit.
That even has calmed down too.
It
I don't
has,
even know.
it has.
Besides that Wolverine and Deadpool, which ironically, I have
Yeah.
to go see.
Well, yes,
'cause
because it's not the
Deadpool.
same. It's adult. It's what it is. You know, like the next
To me-
Avengers, I don't give a
to
shit.
me, it's gonna be
but
the
this one's
perfect
gonna be
way
funny.
to end superheroes.
Oh, maybe.
You know, like the X-Men started it, kind of.
I do like how
Really took it off.
didn't that wait?
Didn't start it, but we're there at the beginning.
When was the first X-Men's comic? Number one. Ooh.
Oh, I'm not talking about comics. I'm talking about the movies, at least. You know, when
the
he
movie
first made
universes.
his
Okay,
experience.
in,
you know, that
99.
was early 2000s.
99.
99.
X-Men came
So-
out in 99.
That was before Spider-Man, even.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Well, technically, Blade was the first comic book movie.
Well, technically, Tim Burton.
Well,
Batman.
technically.
Technically.
Well, oh shit, good point.
All right, we got another one here.
MCU. That was
It's kind of a
MCU.
fun one.
yeah.
It's about some little
What?
rascals.
Is this a guess the state again?
A what?
Yes.
A rap?
Cue up the music.
Okay, sorry.
You're
Three-
Spanky.
3 boys aged 11, 12, and 16 were taken into custody March 19th after they robbed a Wells Fargo bank. The kids handed a threatening note to a bank teller, and the sheriff's office believes they were armed, but they did not present a weapon. After the FBI released surveillance footage, parents of 2 of the boys identified them. The Little Rascals, as they've been dubbed, are facing second-degree felony charges. The age of the younger 2, that's unusual for a bank robbery. So for the ones that are younger than 16, 11, and 12.
Damn. Florida.
Ooh, good guess. Good guess. I'm going to say Arkansas.
Ooh.
I think you guys were kind of on the right path. I've read all there is to read, but I mean, did you ever know any kids at your age that, you know, when you were growing up that went and robbed a place?
No.
I mean, like maybe stole from a place, but
I know
straight up.
someone that's robbed a place. They actually admitted to it on the podcast a long time ago.
I believe you have a story along those lines.
I haven't robbed
think
a
you're
place.
But you said that you guys used to slide into that old gas station thing from the walk-up
Yeah,
window.
here,
Derek,
what?
that was you.
No, I know that one.
Yeah.
What are you doing with the fucking
Same
music?
thing. I don't know.
All right. Do
We're
need
still
a better-
guessing.
Yeah, you're still guessing. You
Georgia.
No.
Go.
Tennessee.
They might have that accent in this state. Similar.
Kentucky.
No. You're getting further away. You've already done 3 guesses each.
Who said Alabama? Anybody yet? Alabama.
Texas.
Oh.
Fuck. There's no accent to Texas.
The hell there isn't.
Yeah, but there's so many different people in Texas now too.
This happened in Houston specifically, so they probably talk fairly normal.
Yeah. I don't know if I've ever been there, but isn't Austin's the weird one, obviously. Have you been?
No.
You been to
Houston.
Dallas?
Yeah.
And Houston?
Just Dallas.
The airport?
I forget which ones. No, it was there.
All right, you want to hear an international story?
Is this guess the international story?
Yeah, so, guess the country.
Zurich.
23-year-old
You're losing
Frenchman.
points.
Oh, that's not a country though. So fuck you.
Is it?
23-year-old Frenchman will get to stay a little longer than he anticipated after. It's where he's from, so you can cross France off your list. I
We
didn't
got a
fuck
free
up.
one. We got the center bingo one.
That he anticipated after racking up 25 speeding tickets in just 19 days.
Hey,
Wow.
definitely not.
The district court called the speeder a danger in traffic and sentenced him to 24 days in prison, which was reduced to 21 days when he pleaded guilty. Most of the infractions were caught on fixed speed cameras, and the driver was unaware. He also was relieved of his driver's license. I think they do EU issue.
Okay, so it's in Europe.
France. Right? That's what you said.
This is where Lane doesn't listen. That's your guess. John?
Yes. Oh my god.
That's what you said, that you read it out loud.
I said I didn't screw up. I said that's where he's from,
Oh.
not where the story takes place.
Because I'm gonna rule out
I was listening.
one country we know of that we all know. I'm not gonna say it. I don't get.
Just make your guess.
I'm
already.
trying.
What, are you trying to
think of
say something?
countries.
Sound it out.
Fucking England. England.
England? No, you're both wrong.
Okay. Okay. You're shitty about it, God.
I wonder how fast he was going. They don't mention that. Like, you get 25 speeding tickets in 19 days visiting a foreign country. That's crazy.
Oh. I want to guess now.
Why
Can
do
I
you get a
guess?
guess?
Okay, I don't know. Go. You guess then.
I can give
I
you
would.
a hint, maybe.
Well,
No, not yet. Just because I think I have it. But go ahead.
I really don't know. It could be any of them. You know, it could be one of the fucking small ones.
Like Latvia?
And what did he guess?
Luxembourg?
I guessed England.
Yeah, it was a dumb guess.
England. How is that a dumb guess? They're the most popular, most cameras
Spain.
everywhere.
Spain.
Italy.
No.
God.
Both.
You're way too far south.
Who was closest earlier?
Oh.
Probably John.
With what? England?
I have a guess.
Or was it Italy?
Finland.
You're far too south already.
Finland.
Denmark.
No.
Denmark.
No. You're both close. Oslo, Norway.
Oh.
Oslo.
Huh. Is Oslo the one? Is Norway the one where they
Holy shit, it's Bigfoot!
where they write you tickets based on your annual income? Because
I have no
okay,
idea.
there's a country that does that. It's awesome.
They are the democratic socialist country, I think, right?
No, that's North Korea.
No, I thought they have socialistic healthcare or something.
Well, everybody does.
No, but there was something special about
Huh.
Norway.
Lots of trolls.
Trolls for sure.
All right, one last one. This is
That was awesome.
this is in the U.S. of A.
Hold on.
Alyssa Langley and Timothy Stevens, both 27, were arrested on March 16th as they both passed out on the beach, leaving their two children to wander to a nearby pool. When the county sheriff's deputy asked where the children were, Stevens walked towards the ocean, calling for them and saying they're at the beach. So when they got woken up by the officers, he's like stumbling around, like, oh, they're on the beach, which he's already at. He later tried to run away, but fell on the beach and appeared unconscious. His face planted. He faces charges of child neglect, alcohol possession, and attempt to escape custody. Langley faces child neglect charges. The kids were unharmed.
Spain.
I just said it's in the U.S. of A.
Oh, I thought you said another one. I thought we were.
All right,
moving on.
Lane.
Thought we moved on. I was reading about Norway's government.
Mr. Scientist.
Okay. Anyway, Texas.
Sometimes you skip over some details that I wasn't sure exactly what you said.
The details were,
either
it's
he
in
said,
the U.S. of
Yeah,
A.
I
I'm pretty
didn't
sure
hear
he
that,
just
so
said,
it's not me.
here's another one. And I was going to
Yeah.
clarify, is this international or whatever? I need to read the
preemptively
fine
clarified
print,
for you.
please.
Oh, okay, I didn't catch that.
Can I read the fine print?
Okay, Texas, go.
Florida.
Lane wins.
Yeah, I was kind of like, well, yeah.
Fatality. Finish him.
All right, John.
goes to college.
I want to hear about JFK Jr. brainworm.
Oh, yeah, I've heard about this.
Hail Satan!
Hail Satan!
They found a dead worm inside JFK Jr.'s brain.
Is that the one that's running for president right
Yes.
RFK Jr.
Sure.
Yeah.
That one. So
It's weird.
our candidates aren't looking great.
None of them are.
Holy shit.
So does that mean that Biden and Trump have live worms in their brains?
That would make a lot of sense. That would explain a lot what's going on. It's the worms from Futurama.
So when
Except
did this
that-
happen?
Yeah, a
Edward?
nemotoad
Like,
or something.
Just recently.
Like how
I
recent?
saw the
Last
story
week?
yesterday.
No, I read about it. It was that it was in like his trial, his like divorce trial or something.
He's going through a divorce right now.
He
while
like
running for president?
admitted to no, it was from a long time ago.
Do I need to look this up?
They pulled it up. They found it on him, and
In him. Worm ate part of his brain.
yeah.
It's on the New York Times.
He admitted to it in his divorce or whatever, so that like
Damn it.
he didn't have to pay as much. And he said he had mercury poison from eating too much fish. And there was something else.
So a worm, this is his quote, a worm got into my brain and ate a portion of it and died. These are the words nobody wants to say. That's what he said, though. Spoken by the U.S. presidential candidate. According to 2012 deposition uncovered and reviewed by the New York Times, Robert F. Kennedy Jr. said he sought medical attention after experiencing mental fogginess and memory loss. Eventually said doctor helped him determine a brain abnormality was found on a scan caused by a worm. He now tells the Times he's recovered with no lasting consequences.
You heard him talk?
So is there supposed to be some conspiracy about this?
I got that. I know.
I have no clue.
You played the
It's
conspiracy
fucking
music,
all
Lane.
new.
You gotta fucking roll with it now.
What? Because I played the conspiracy thing?
It was an implant.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no clue. It just seems that the worm, he got rid of the worm. You've seen Peacemaker, right? Butterflies.
Yeah. Butterflies.
And he's a Kennedy. I feel like he's also been almost, you know, there's obviously assassinations are a history in that family.
Yeah. Well, assassinations just die a lot.
They don't really know what type of worm it
I
was.
mean-
There's one guy that's an expert in the field
There's some
said without
sort of-
knowing any details, he goes, if I had to guess, he named this type of tapeworm. You can get from tropical areas.
Yeah, I mean, he was a environmental lawyer. I think that's why I remember he was on like a tour from South Asia to Africa. So,
I mean, how could you not get
but
one of
also the
those?
thing that he admitted to it in a divorce to try so he could get out of paying child support.
No, can't pay this much.
Or just maybe not child support, but you know, just put in your money or whatever. And I didn't even know who he was married to before, so
A bigger worm. That's the slug from Slurm.
So
Queen.
Blood-sucking worm.
what's really
No,
weird is have you seen
she-worm.
Curb Your Enthusiasm?
I mean, no.
No,
No.
but you know,
I know of it.
you know the wife in Curb Your Enthusiasm.
I guess not. I don't know. No. Sure, no.
I'm trying to remember her name now. She's married to RFK Jr. in real life.
No shit.
Yeah.
Oh.
Cheryl Hines.
Oh. Yeah.
Is that a local state representative?
No,
I know the name.
You're thinking of Heinz 57.
you're thinking of something Hunt.
Oh,
Cheryl
Megan
Hunt?
I know
Megan Hunt?
Yeah.
Helen Hunt.
Oh, Helen Keller.
Isn't it Mike?
Why did Helen Keller? Why did Helen Keller's? God damn
That
it!
would be fucked up.
Why did Helen Keller's dog run away?
Is there a good Helen Keller sound effect?
Why did Helen Keller's dog run away?
I don't know.
You
why.
would too if your name was. I fucking. Those Helen Keller jokes got me through college.
There is an audio of her.
There's in real
I
life,
feel like it's gonna be.
Yeah,
bullshit.
she's like
someone interviewed
black
her.
and white, 1954. Helen
You-
Keller explains that her greatest disappointment in life is that she cannot speak normally.
You have to play that.
Yeah.
You want me to play it?
Yeah.
No,
No,
what are you
you're
doing?
hooked up to shit. You fuck.
Yeah. Make sure there's no commercials to YouTube. All right. Yeah, I'm muted.
You muted?
Hang on.
Room sits a remarkable woman. She's Miss Helen Keller. She does not see the room or the book that she's reading. She sees nothing. She does not hear the rustling of the curtains behind her. She hears nothing. She is deaf and blind. But if you enter her room, she will know it. Your lightest footfall will tell her you are coming. It will even tell her who you are, if she knows you, as she knows her old friend, Polly Thompson. Polly has been with Helen Keller 40 years. For nearly half of these, she's been Helen's only companion, Helen's eyes and ears upon the world. She talks with Helen by a finger system in which each letter has a sign,
Whoa!
like this.
I've never seen the movie. She's like
In
typewriting on
reaching
someone's
out beyond
hand.
her dark and soundless night, Helen depends most on touch. Two other senses remain.
That's her or is it an old lady?
There's taste
Yeah, it's her.
and there's smell. Scent, the scent of objects and places and people, tells Helen much that we learn with eyes and ears. But her hand is her chief link with the outer world, with Polly, with Anne, the part-time helper, with everyone she encounters.
Are they smoking? What's going on?
With her hand, she reads Anne's
I
lips.
just want to hear her make a noise.
She answers with her voice.
She was feeling
It
that
is an
lady's
unnatural
hand.
voice,
Yeah, face.
and it is her
Why?
great sorrow.
She was talking and just feeling the list.
For
Feeling
all
the
her years of
vibrations?
effort, Helen has never learned to speak clearly. This isn't strange, for since she was a baby, She's not heard a word spoken, nor seen lips forming
That
one.
sucks, though.
But let
Like,
Helen, with
God.
Polly's help, tell you.
It is not blindness or deafness that brings me my death.
Holy shit, that's good.
It is not blindness or deafness that bring me my darkest hours.
It is the attitude that I put meant in not being able to speak normally.
It is the acute disappointment in not being able to speak normally.
Longingly, I think how much more good I might have done if I had only acquired natural speech.
Longingly I feel how much more good I could have done if I had acquired normal speech.
But within this sorrowful experience, I understand your fully.
But out of this sorrowful experience,
Well, it's just about
I
over.
understand
Like,
more
they're just sitting here
fully
listening to the whole fucking thing. That is
all
way,
Philip's striving,
way better than I was expecting.
Kind of trippy.
thwarted ambitions.
Yeah, that's kind of trippy when you're not.
The hand thing, like she was listening to people.
hope.
Her hand was weird to me.
We want our dog to be able to run free.
I didn't know that.
Why Helen Keller's drunk run away? This is for fat. Ah, god damn it.
I knew he was
Perfect.
gonna do it. I knew it was gonna
Perfect.
happen.
What, the dog thing?
No, that something was gonna come up
Oh,
right when it ended.
let's see, like, there's no fucking way. No, all right.
Wait, what
So
was
Helen
it? Was it a
Keller.
thing for dogs?
It was an ad for dogs.
Okay.
Ad writer made my joke about why Helen Keller's dog run away.
We don't have a fucking ad blocker.
An ad
This all
blocker.
started with looking
Get a
for a
fucking
Helen
ad
Keller
blocker,
soundbite.
dude.
What are you talking about?
Extension.
What the fuck?
Sorry, I was just coughing.
Why the
Get
fuck are we talking about Helen Keller? Oh, JFK. RFK Jr.
Oh yeah.
Why? Why are we?
Something. I think we got onto that from talking about who he was married to.
what
We
the
never named her. We just started making fun of her, saying she was a worm.
Oh no,
Yeah,
'cause we
what
were
does
talking about
Cheryl
the wife.
Hines have to do with?
Helen Keller.
Oh, Helen Hines. I said Helen Hines. Someone said
Great.
Helen. That's a fast.
So,
That's
so
devolved.
think about this.
What the
I don't.
fuck?
It was like at least 2 years ago. It was a year. I floated down the Elkhorn River with Chase on our kayaks. A couple months later, a kid died from swimming in it.
The wrong kid died.
Got a fucking brain-eating amoeba
Oh.
Oh damn! What river?
in the fucking Elkhorn, dude. Places we've gone.
Oh, okay. There's a pattern then.
No, what happens is
You-
it can
you drop
form
an
in
amoeba.
stagnant water. But as long as you're in flowing water and cool water, it's fine. But it's when you get like warm water that's been sitting there.
What are you just getting some fucking random ass, not even
Yeah.
pond, and just like I'm going to bathe in the mud.
Well, it was like a 3-year-old kid. I don't know.
What an idiot, though.
It
God.
was probably the fucking mom that
Dumb fucking
set her
kid.
family that set it in,
Throw her
some
in the
shallow
mud.
water.
We'll get a picture and put it on the gram.
Oh no, it probably wasn't like that, but yeah, that happened. So like,
sucks.
like that fucking brain.
Also,
your brain
the people that fed their child to alligators in Disney World are from Nebraska.
Then
That is also
They did
true.
not feed. What you said that? And they're
There's
real
a
fucked up way to
sign
say
that says, "Do not go here. There are alligators," and they're like, "Let's put our kid in the water."
They didn't put their kid in the water. I think the alligator came out of the water.
Yeah, alligator popped
They
out
all
and
went
snatched me.
past the sign and saddled up next to the water.
They sat on the water by the water
No,
with the kid.
I don't
at
think
their feet.
Disneyland should have alligators on their property to begin with.
Yeah.
But
Well, they can't keep them out.
I mean, these people were idiots and just walked right past the fucking sign. It was right there. They're fucking at.
Yeah, but a good foundation came out
how
of it.
old is Disneyland? 50s.
50s, I think. Yeah.
Yep. Sure.
It was just like it was Walt Disney created it. He's been
Yes.
gone for a while. I feel like they should just like
68 years old. Founded in
they should build
1955,
new
July
parks,
17th.
Other places like. I always thought they would.
Why?
Like, why isn't there another Disneyland? Because that way they
Disney
could.
World.
But they could
And
do.
Disneyland China.
Yeah, don't they have one in Europe too?
Yeah.
But they could do different things.
It's called Six Flags.
Well, yeah, but like I don't know,
I just want to ride
different
rides.
just different business model.
Roller
But
coasters.
it's like only Disney and Universal are like experience, not just rides. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I'd be more interested in Universal than Disneyland.
Yeah.
Universal was cool. They had some fun rides.
Because they have Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
They've
Indiana
both
Jones,
them
they
and
got-
Disney have those rides where it's kind of like a roller coaster, but then they put all this like 3D screen
Yeah.
shit all around and holograms and shit.
Yeah. It makes you feel like you're in it, you know?
Yeah.
Especially the Harry Potter ones.
Yeah, or like flight simulators.
I mean, obviously, I want to see Galaxy's Edge, but
I've heard it's not as good as it could be.
yeah, it's Star Wars. No one that likes Star Wars thinks Star Wars is good enough.
I don't know. I mean, I thought the Harry Potter land was pretty dope. It captured Harry Potter, you know, Diagonal Alley and shit. Fucking dragon on top.
What alley?
Diagonally.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, that's not what you said though.
Yeah, but it's a magical world, dude. You can read it however you want to read it.
Well, Harry Potter didn't, and he ended up in some weird rape closet.
Well,
Where the fuck that shop
what?
was.
A rape closet?
What version of Harry's?
Yeah, when he
Fucking Potter did you
when he
watch?
says diagonally, and he blasts into that like creepy shop with the fucking pedo
And he
guy.
got raped?
No, I mean, we got
What
away.
pedo? Where he got his wand?
No, the place he zapped into this like back alley.
Oh, the Nocturne Alley.
Yeah.
I don't remember
The creepy
which
dude's
book
like-
is it from?
Well, he used the flu powder.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was assuming. So number 4.
He doesn't say Diagon Alley. He went diagonally, and he flew in diagonally to the general area, and ended up in
That's when you
Nocturne
said
Alley.
diagonal alley.
That's real. That's where I got it from.
That would the only thing you could get it from. Yes.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying I didn't mean
Anyway.
this.
But
Which book is it from?
I don't know. I don't
The
read.
later
It's like
ones,
the
or is it
second
from...
or third one.
No.
Yeah.
Are you reading
Does he go to? He starts using flu power in like 4.
powder?
Flu powder.
I think.
Oh, I'll tell you. Besides that, I found out that kindergarten is not kindergarten.
Right.
It's kindergarten.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, I would have never known.
But you do know.
I know now.
Was that a sentence?
John, maybe it's
I
the
know
weed
now.
talking right now, but that color of shirt makes you look like a gigantic eraser.
Why would you?
He blends in well with it, you know.
Yeah, it's like your flesh tone. Like your shirt has rosacea.
That's
All right. First off, it's just my face.
it works well with
The
you.
rest of it's pink. Oh God. I think it's the light color and then that.
It's a combination of it all. So what's
And
next on the top?
I'll erase
on
you.
the
How about
dock?
that?
All right.
What's a comeback to you? Look like an eraser.
I don't know.
I'll raise
Mark
you.
it 0.
Just accept it that you are an eraser. That's what I would say.
I am mostly rubber.
He's glue.
So, anyways,
Yeah.
a pastor may have killed his wife.
That happens.
I think he's one of those regionally known televangelists.
Oh no, really? Oh shit.
Which one?
Oh, Kenneth Copeland. I'm gonna bet Kenneth Copeland.
So, death of
There's
DC
one named
pastor's wife
Richard,
was
I
announced
thought.
to the congregation. Her story has gone national. So I saw another story on this earlier too. So he goes at the day after, morning after his wife shot herself in the head, supposedly. He goes and does his regular sermon, and then right at the end, he's like, "And my wife killed herself. She had a lot of troubled demons in her." And then, all right, let's start singing a new
What
doo-wop.
the
You know,
fuck?
and there's some praise Jesus song.
Whoa.
Can we see that?
I'll see if I can find it.
Okay, Nate, how many televangelists can you name?
Well, like I said, these are more like regionally or smaller. So
I feel like I would just recognize them.
Right,
you
it's
know?
from South Carolina. Is that Myrtle Beach pastor?
Creflo Dollar? No, that's Atlanta.
30-year-old John Paul Miller.
I'm gonna say there's so many. How what are the local ones?
So leads the
There's probably at least 20.
Well, the AAA televangelists.
maybe it's public access.
Will they come to you?
No, AAA instead of majors, it's AAA. It's baseball. It's a joke.
Oh,
It's not
okay.
national
I see,
league
yeah.
televangelists.
I didn't know what AAA.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah,
Baseball.
Yeah, AAA, like the
How do
Storm
you know
Chasers
that?
AAA.
Well, that's
Because that's just what's called. I don't know.
I don't know. I was just calling minors.
That too.
That's what they
I
are.
mean, the different meaning with these pastors, though.
Okay.
Heyo.
Should just call it minors, but I guess that's a little weirder with it.
See, like I said. Yeah, right.
All right.
Yeah.
You could have said XFL.
The XF, they're just punching each other. There's a lot of barbed wire.
No,
in this
there's still a
church.
league. The XFL joined with the ACFL or something, and
I think you're just making words up now.
no, that's a real league. I don't know what Derek's looking up though right now.
Looking
And,
up some other stuff on this guy.
And Adrian Martinez, Nebraska's former quarterback, is tearing it up in it. Or it's the USFL, excuse me. I think I did say it wrong.
Oh, kind of like Miss Universe and Miss America.
Oh, did they just
They're
recently
different things.
retire?
Oh,
I saw a headline.
Yeah, I
about
think
that.
they're bankrupt.
I did not read what it was about because I figured it was like, oh, they're protesting something.
Yeah.
I'm not
I
interested.
think they're both bankrupt.
They're like the pageant has
Yeah.
bankrupted them,
I think so.
and it's not supporting them enough.
Okay. So here's the interesting part of the story.
We'll come back to John's topic.
That's not my topic.
Well, that
His
what
wife's
you were
name
just
was
talking
Mika
about.
Miller.
Meek
And she also had been accusing her husband, at this point in time, a strange husband, of grooming her at the church.
Ah!
Yeah.
Surprise, surprise. See, that's why I said AAA, not minor leagues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the report's been released. Details involving 30-year-old Mika Miller, blah, blah, died by suicide supposedly on April 27th at Lumber River State Park in Robeson County. So she went out to a state park, where it's away from everything.
And shot herself.
We're getting
30 feet
national
away.
interest now, but
In the back.
in the head, there's a bullet in her head.
Oh.
Hopefully from the back.
Well, why would in the back?
Yeah. Try to show with the back of the head.
Everyone knows you want to blow your brains out your face. Duh. Why would you want to ruin your face?
So the first report that was
implying
released
it was
detailed the article that Mika was in there as the complainant. The second report lists her as the offender, like she killed herself. Like they had a first report that they suspected murder, or she didn't kill herself, and then another one was released that said no, it was her.
Huh. Yeah, he totally did it.
So here's some more information on the UE Express.
Are we guessing where this? Oh, he told
hang on.
us.
So how do they know that she was getting groomed or had been groomed?
So okay,
Were
let me
tigers
see if the story
involved?
gets into it a little bit more.
How old was she?
Were there any
30.
tigers?
How old was he?
Let's see, did it have his age? No, they're both. I think they're both the same
How
age.
the fuck you get groomed if they're the same age?
He's slimy.
Asking for a friend. Asking for a friend.
Okay, this is talking about
you
memorials
can-
that
you
were
can just,
held.
like-
Case is under investigation, adding that
are
any time the
one
death
pathetic
department does
loser.
an investigation, they could always learn more. Blah blah. Her death was announced to the church congregation by her husband during a sermon on April 28th, a day after Mika Miller was found dead. Miller told the church her death was self-induced, and the details of her memorial service on May 5th, 2024. And that's when they jumped into music. The video of the sermon has since been deleted from YouTube and the church's website, so you can't even get it anymore. Mika Miller, I did see part of it though. It's like late in the sermon, yeah, and he's just like the ending's like, that's what Jesus believed. In other news, my fucking wife's dead.
Fuck.
She's got personal demons. If you want to join the memorial service, all right. And it just broke off into a song.
Fuck. Yeah, I don't.
So Mika Miller's mother posted on a Facebook page that her daughter had a no contact order and a divorce was filed just days before this tragedy.
Oh shit. Okay, well, given those details,
He did confirm that his wife filed for divorce, and he was notified by police of his wife's death. He was told that she purchased a gun and drove 2 hours to Lumber River State Park in North Carolina, where she was found in her vehicle by a kayaker. Miller described his wife's battle of mental illness, adding that this wasn't the first time she tried to take her own life. She had also been open about her mental health struggles, posting videos on her social media. Somebody that's going through grooming.
Yeah, but how do you groom someone your own age?
I'm making them like do things they don't want to do, or coercing them, and I mean, like it hasn't gotten to this part yet. There's a lot more that goes into this.
Hold on, give me a piece of paper. I will take notes.
I wanna wait for the docuseries to come out.
God damn it. Man, that's interesting because like there's both really good reasons.
This isn't the first time this guy's family has been in the national spotlight. In 2014, his father, Reginald Wayne Miller, who founded the Cathedral Bible College, pleaded guilty in federal court to felony charges related to his treatment of international students who came to the Myrtle Beach College to earn degrees in theology. He's also embroiled in a controversy over allegations of sexual improprieties that forced him to move his ministry from Florence to Myrtle Beach. He once led one of South Carolina's largest charismatic churches and was a leading spokesman for the movement, which emphasizes speaking in tongues, prophecy, and faith healing.
God.
So his dad's already got rumors about sexual abuse, and then she's saying
It's
that this guy's fucking
Righteous
grooming him.
Gemstones all over again.
Except way
Is that a
darker.
show?
You should watch it. It's totally a show.
You haven't seen it?
It's on HBO, isn't it?
Yeah.
Watch
You
it.
seen it?
No.
You haven't seen it?
Dude, that's 3 seasons. Danny McBride, John
Jesus
Goodman.
Christ, it's so good. I'd watch
So
it
good.
again. I don't like it as much as Eastbound Down.
Yeah.
Or
So we all
Vice
agree this guy probably killed his
Principals,
wife.
Yeah.
but 100%. Yeah.
And if he
Well,
didn't, he really
like I said-
talked her into it.
I still want to see the series
Yeah.
that comes out about her. Him, I suppose. Well, whoever light it paints him in, whatever in, I will go with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I got you. Sure. Yeah, totally.
All right, so I'm curious on your guys' thoughts on this. 28-year-old true freshman will be going to where was it at? Arkansas.
28-year-old
So
what
a
freshman?
big-time college football program to be a wide receiver.
You say true freshman?
True freshman,
Okay, I didn't
28
know.
years old.
I don't-
He played professional baseball for the last 10 years.
Ha!
And he can still
Well,
go
what?
and enroll in college and be a true freshman.
Yeah. Yeah, he just didn't. Yeah.
He's
Hey,
28.
28.
He
cool.
who was he playing for though?
Arkansas. So
he's gonna get
here's the context.
so much cousin love.
When he was in high school,
I,
he was touted as a top football prospect, and initially chose a career in baseball. So he got probably drafted right out of and signed right out of high school. And then, I think it was just 2 days ago he is joining Arkansas.
Huh? Cool.
I don't know how I feel about it.
Why?
I know things have happened like that before, where people are like in the military and shit.
Yeah, it's perfectly within.
Yeah, but he
guidelines.
played professional sports. But I guess if you don't
Yeah,
play professional
that's-
sport in the sport you're going to play in college, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Which seems weird.
Yeah,
I wonder how many
yeah,
steroids
definitely.
He's probably just going to try to rake in all the NIA money he possibly can. At that
wondering-
age, like he might get drafted
wasn't
if he's
even
like
thinking
tears it
about
up in college.
I'm wondering
Nope.
if he was not good, in the pro level at baseball. So then he went back to
He
to
had
college,
a
get those
couple
NILs.
little like real quick stints, I think, with the
Well, it
Angels.
sounds like he's been in baseball though for a while.
Yeah, for 10 years.
Yeah,
But you
like,
said
in
those-
major leagues at
Those
least.
NLI, NIL, whatever.
So they played with
Those
the
rights.
Marlins and Angels.
It makes a lot of
thinks-
sense. You
I mean, see, that's
swim-
also
swim
why
around.
I don't like
Yeah.
that. I don't
Yeah.
think adults should be going back to college and making money like that, especially someone that's already had.
that's why you go to college,
Played
though.
professional. Like once
better
you've played
yourself, get a job.
any professional sport,
Are you saying this guy
like
can't make money?
Yeah, but-
I'm
but
thinking-
football's not
Is it because he's black?
Unless I'm very confused.
no, I didn't even know he was black.
Yeah, I didn't think that mattered.
Yeah,
Yeah, Derek, racist.
I wouldn't feel like I'm trying to think about a tennis because I just watched King Richard the other day, and like, what if you're like a professional tennis player, try to go back and play in the
They would die.
college football?
They would die. 'cause
Yeah,
it's
that's why.
tennis.
I mean, also the thing. Yeah, you're 28 years old already. Like you've reached your technically your prime.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what he thinks if he's going to try to get
What-
drafted out of
he's
college.
a wide receiver. He's gonna get smoked in
So
college.
check this out. J.R. Smith, he was a
Checking.
professional NBA player. He was really good. He went, he got a All NBA and shit like that.
Yeah.
He went back to college as a golfer
Your mom goes,
at 36 years of age.
Nice.
Now, I don't think it was. He
When
didn't
was-
need
when was-
NIA money.
when
The
was
guy
this?
already rich.
When was
Just
this?
A couple years ago.
Oh.
He's a really good golfer.
Yeah, I feel like at that point he should go to professional golf, try out for the PGA or whatever. You know.
Well, he did one sport professionally for a long time, so maybe I
Like,
don't know if his plan
I'm
is
not
to become
trying
a
to
professional or not.
stop professional athletes from going back to college because I think college is important. They should go to college and get a degree, but not to play a sport. I don't know though. I mean, like I feel like there could be,
I don't think he's
Exceptions to it?
Honestly, I think it's a wash because he's now 8 years older than everybody else, 10 years older than everybody else, and in a sport that doesn't require this level of athleticism.
baseball
think-
to football.
Yeah, no fucking way. Not even close athleticism.
This has been an
You
ongoing
think
recent
baseball
debate, actually,
requires more?
about
No.
if you could have crossover between the two sports, football and basketball specifically. And so it's been like, can any guys, it started off with any guy from the NFL play professional ball? And a bunch of them have been saying, like, I could probably be a bench guy that comes in and you need to get rebounds and shit. There are some really talented basketball players in the NFL, but seems to be the consensus. They all agree NFL couldn't handle NBA. But a bunch of NBA guys are like, I could play wide receiver in the NFL. And they're like, wait till you get hit.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
see what you can do.
Yeah, I have a feeling he's on the team practicing, I suppose, with them now. Yeah.
There's been a lot of guys that played college basketball that went to the NBA or the NFL, got drafted, and became like tight ends. So usually like a small forward or something in basketball.
So he went to the Arizona College Razorbacks, right? Is that what it is?
Arkansas.
Razorbacks. Yeah. Sorry.
Continue.
That's a pretty good program. So I mean, like maybe he'll see a lot of playing time. But
so we'll see how he is.
I have a feeling he will, make.
I wonder if he'll play much
catches.
at all as a freshman,
Oh,
even though he's 28.
Yeah, it depends on what he does in practice, I suppose.
Yeah.
Still got to try out against 18-year-olds.
There's a cat on the table.
There is the Poppy little kitty. Yeah, it stretches.
Oh, stomp, stomp, stomp.
I let her type something. So yeah, I don't agree with a professional sports player playing college sports.
Yeah, it seems a little weird.
Encourage them to go to college, but
yeah, but if it works out,
and even they could even somehow get NIL deal through the college,
I bet it would.
But like they don't need to be playing sports against other kids.
What if it works out though?
And what do you mean?
Dominates.
Yeah, what if? But that's the thing too. Is like, what if they only play like 2 years in a professional sport and then try to go back to college?
Yeah. Huh. I think it's a wash.
Yeah, it's got to be case by case basis most likely. So yeah, let him try out.
He's on the team already.
Yeah, I suppose. Like I said, I mean, there's been other look up the oldest player to be on a college football team.
I think there was a guy that was like 45 not that long ago playing linebacker.
Yeah, I want to say no. There was even like a kicker that was like 45.
I should go to college
for kicking,
for football.
Long snapping.
No, for
7 oldest college football players ever. James Stefano, 33. Matt Ganyard, 34. Tim Frisbee, 40.
Tell us the teams too. Of just from here on out.
Carolina for Tim Frisbee, South Carolina.
Tim Frisbee. That's a good name.
Yeah, he played 2005 and he was a wide receiver.
Fuck, that's a great name.
40-year-old wide receiver for South Carolina.
40?
That's a big time SEC school.
Yeah.
Yeah, 40.
Really quick.
And that looks like a modern photo.
Bob Shembry, 52 years old in 2008, Westminster College in Fulton, Missouri, played linebacker. 52.
What?
Wow.
That's just number 5.
Well, there's 7.
Number 4, Joe Thomas Sr., 55, South Carolina State University in South Carolina, of course. 2016, 55, played running back.
Fuck.
See some stats on that. They probably don't have them down here.
Now, really quick, do you have to have a shoulder that's all in one piece to play college football?
Most likely.
How about a sciatic nerve pinch
issue? None at all.
No, how about a left knee that you can't bend?
No.
Fuck! I think I'm out, guys.
Yeah, you're done.
I think I'm out.
You're done.
All right, number 3, Mike Flint, 59 years old.
Damn.
Wow.
Sul Ross State University in Alpine, Texas. 2007, played linebacker.
That's like a small time.
Yeah, but that's
school.
also Texas where they start, the kindergarten at like what?
Probably
12?
joined to like teach his fucking grandchild
kitty.
how to play football.
It's underneath you. It's right underneath you, and the cat's underneath you.
Oh shit, it's cat there.
Yeah, don't crush the cat.
Where is it?
It's straight down.
Hi,
kitty.
Huh.
All right.
Oh yeah.
What's your guesses on
64?
the age of the oldest?
Oh.
Don't look, Lane.
I'm not.
Yeah, Lane.
I thought that was just number 2 or number 3. You
We're
just
on
did.
number
We're on
2. And
So
number
the oldest is gonna be 69.
Nice.
Nice.
John.
I said 64.
All right, you're both wrong. 61. Tied second and one are both 61. So one guy must have a couple months or whatever on somebody.
I thought they might have a really old timer.
All right. College and
pretty fucking
location.
old for
Austin
football.
College in Sherman, Texas. What's up with Texas having all these old fucks playing football?
Well, they go back to school, man.
Yeah, they also start
They
football.
probably just like
2009, he was a kicker.
summer classes.
Now, that makes sense.
Wow, look at that mustache.
He looks like a professional football player from the 70s.
Does it look like Sam Elliott?
Looks like you if you grew your hair out.
Oh, God.
That's
Is
great.
that John?
Hey, no.
If he grew his hair out?
No.
No.
No, I'm rounder than
A
that.
little bit. Quite a lot.
All right. Number
think it's over
1,
here.
Alan Moore,
She?
Faulkner University in Montgomery, Alabama, 2011, also a kicker.
Montgomery, Alabama.
Let's see the picture of him. Oh, he's like missing teeth.
I don't see the key.
I don't want to move. Is
You're
it under
fine.
me?
You're fine. She's not in the.
I was hoping she would go in there.
All
She's
right.
in for a little bit.
Do you guys hear about the world's largest vacuum?
It's your mom. I can't think of anything clever than that.
Is
No.
she gone from suck to blow?
Hey. Get. Dude.
Hail Satan!
Hail Satan!
All right. So it's one of those big, gigantic vacuums that are used to help with climate pollution. It just opened up. World's largest plant designed to suck planet heating pollution out of the atmosphere like a giant vacuum. It's in Greenland. Iceland.
Smart.
Just started up this past Wednesday, so yesterday. They call it, the second largest is called Mammoth. And that one is in the Swiss Alps, I think. This one's 10 times bigger than that. Oh, sorry. This one's called Mammoth. I have it backwards. It's owned and operated by a Swiss company, Climeworks, in the country, and is 10 times bigger than its predecessor, Orca, which started operating in 2021.
What the fuck you doing, dude? What are you doing?
Well, I was looking for a microphone. What the fuck are you doing?
You trying to get a
Trying to figure
microphone
out
for
the fuck
Carly?
you're doing. Okay.
Yeah, because Carly's here.
That's okay. So how big are these things?
Let's see if they describe it here. So they just talk about how it's designed to strip the air out, plans to transport carbon underground. Okay, so one of the interesting things about this is all the gases and shit they pull out of the air.
Yeah.
They plan to either put it underground, of course, bury it. They said some of it they can actually reform back into a solid and probably, make things out of it.
I saw China doing that. They make bricks out of pollution. I don't know what the fuck they do with
This
them.
is called their sequestrian process. That they're working with Carbfix, a Icelandic company.
Dude.
What?
It's... Carly, you want a microphone? See, you ain't paying attention.
I was trying to find that little football one. I can't find it. I'm all really disappointed where it's at.
Okay, careful now. There she is.
Where's the key at?
Under there. Under the table.
You can slide over here, and I can put my microphone between us.
Are you talking about anything interesting?
No.
Talking about gigantic vacuums cleaning the Earth's atmosphere, but it's not without environmental risk.
How about this? I got something.
Let's hear it. Here, you gotta come get on the microphone.
It's a video. So this chick, randomly, me and Mason are out in the parking lot. This chick fucking rolls in with a...
This is your work parking lot, correct?
Correct. Rolls in fast as fuck with a motorized bicycle. We look at her like, what the fuck is who is this chick? She does like one big circle around the parking lot, and this parking lot is gated off. Like you have to have an intent to want to come in, usually, and just goes on her way.
So
Just
she
like,
pulled
what
off a
the
cookie and then
fuck?
took off?
No.
So... She's cruising. Well, she's hanging out. She's having a good time.
Yeah, just found a spot to
You ever
turn
run
around
driveways? Like,
This okay. This
Just like what's down here.
No, this
you know?
business is in a fucking remote area. Like, there's not much around it. There's just other big businesses.
Now, this coincided with the girl that was let go today.
Oh, Jesus.
Do you think this has any relation?
No. This
It
is
wasn't a warning.
with the girl on the moped? Or Literally
I'm assuming
bicycle.
that girl, the way you described her, is not going to fit on that. But
Why?
play it.
That's a huge bitch. That's not.
You fucked it up.
That's a huge bitch.
You are one pathetic loser.
I kind of like how those overlap because you totally fumbled pretty bad.
Yeah, no, we have. That's a problem.
So,
So I think there's a conspiracy here. I
why-
think it's the people that got fired. I think they're all. It was a threat.
yeah.
Why is everyone so fucking stupid?
Why were you outside filming her?
Well, we were outside looking at the cat stroller. I wanted to show.
Yeah,
I wanted to show
This is our next
Mesa
commercial.
The cat stroller, okay?
Yeah.
What makes her think of the cat stroller?
She loved it.
She's jealous.
Well, she doesn't have cats.
What was the brand?
I don't know,
No,
cats.
they're doing it for free. Come on, they're paying for it.
Yeah, the people that have Google.
I don't know, but it has a fucking like nice ass leather handle.
Is it heated?
It should be heated, so we could take them in the winter. We're gonna take them to the farmers market in Desmond's ago.
Yeah, there's a window there.
Is this before or after Cinco de Mayo?
Well, weeks away. We have to get a portable.
Cinco
litter
de Mayo
box.
was just this last weekend.
Yeah.
Well,
The
it's this
celebration
weekend in
is South
South O.
Olive.
When?
This weekend, all weekend.
Saturday and Sunday probably.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Are you guys going to that then?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna get tacos.
And burritos.
Taco, un burrito, me
What is-
gusta chorizo.
Park down at the.
That's what I sing when I eat tacos.
When is
Look
this
at this
Saturday?
little Pop Tart.
That's what she does all day when she's in the office. Just bounces around from chair to chair.
She goes up there.
Today she jumped from the ground, dug her claws into my sleeve on my t-shirt,
While you're
and
working?
drug her body up
Do
me.
you have marks?
Nice.
I don't know, maybe. Yeah, it was in SAR. I heal quickly.
Drama queen.
I'm like Wolverine.
Are you?
So what other drama is going on at work? I'd love to hear about it.
I don't even know where the fuck to begin there. At least we didn't have somebody chase somebody around trying to hit him in the head with a hammer today.
That happens here?
That's happened, yes. And then they had a strike to
That lasted
hire the
3 hours.
fucking guy
Oh,
back.
yeah, it was like 6 months ago, right?
To hire the guy back that chased another employee around trying to hit him in the head with a fucking hammer.
And the guy he threatened was one of the ones that struck or went on strike because he wanted the guy back.
Yeah.
Dumb people be dumb sometimes.
We're not a fucking union.
Holy shit, it's Bigfoot!
There's so much. I mean, every day is something. I don't even know what I can and can't say. I could say so much online. I can't.
Yeah, definitely. You never know what could be used against you.
All right, you guys ready to talk some trash?
Carly's never signed the waiver.
Oh, you can't talk trash. You can listen though. Christine Nome, you guys familiar with what's been going on with her in the book?
The
and
dog killer?
Yeah. So she killed a
fuck is
dog,
that about?
bragged about it in the book, said that it was their hunting dog, and it was 14 months old, and it wasn't doing a good job, so she shot it in the head. A bunch of people have, correspondingly freaked out with
Well,
this
yeah.
book release about it. They're like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And she keeps doubling
Well, it's like
down on it. It's
every-
like,
everyone.
it's a working dog. It was an adult. And they're like, that specific breed, I don't remember the name of the breed she had, matures after 2 years, which is pretty standard, like 2 to 3 years for most dogs, to be an adult mentality. So she shot it point blank in the face and killed it. She's still standing by it. And now she's starting to change stuff now, actually, I should say. Where now she's saying and pivoting and saying I didn't technically write the book and I didn't proofread it well enough. After originally being like, yeah, I fucking did it.
I didn't proofread it?
So
And I'd do it again.
So this is a farm she was on then?
They were out pheasant hunting.
Isn't this in South Dakota?
Yeah, she's a governor of South Dakota.
Was it a hunting dog, but was it is she from a farm?
It was
'Cause
a
I know-
hunting. It was a hunting dog breed too.
Yeah, I think they're just...
It is weird.
South Dakota hunts pheasant all the time.
They're known for pheasants.
Well, because I know going to just talk to people. When I
Oh,
went
she
to
also
college in
executed a
Norfolk
goat.
Was
That's fine.
talk to all the country folk and went to college with. I mean, just killing farm dogs is. Just
Oh, she also has a story of where she stared down Kim Jong-un, but she's never actually met him. And I think it was yesterday she was doing one of those public, not speeches, but where you go and listen to people bitch about shit, and you're like, this is how my policy's going to help that.
So she is just
town hall sort of thing.
Full of shit.
So then somebody tried, I don't know if they dressed up as Kim Jong-un, but they said something to the effect that he's here and he wants to talk to you. And she's like, oh yeah, let's do it. And they're like, no, he's not here in South Dakota. And she like, fell for it, whatever the hell the prank was they pulled. So anyways, her reviews are out on Amazon now.
Oh no. In the book?
Okay, let me find some of these. Here we go. It's a live fest. Can't believe one word in this abomination. Proceed at your own risk. Other one's a bunch of poop emojis. One said, filled with lies and violence against animals. She got her puppy shot in the head. Enough said. Lied about staring down Kim from North Korea. It's complete fiction, waste of money. My cat loved this book. He says Cricket was asking for it. Their cat was sleeping on the book. There's a picture. Not going back, everything full of lies. How did this get published?
Yeah, I'm curious how and why she published that.
AI probably wrote it.
This is what Donald Trump said about the book. Governor Christie Noem, I'll try to do his voice. Governor Christie Noem is a tremendous leader, all right? Everyone knows, tremendous.
I was just saying.
One of the best. One of the best is literally what he said. I was just going to go off, but no, he did it the way he does it. One of the best. This book, it's a winner. It exposes the problems we're facing and lays out a fantastic plan to make America great again. You've got to read it. I don't think he reads.
Yeah.
It's pretty great, though.
I was gonna watch his fucking cat. Shit.
Like, if you admit to people that you killed a dog, though, it's in any context, I feel like your kind of career as a politician is probably like just people just aren't gonna forget that, you know.
I mean, you would hope, but I mean, Trump literally was in a court of law convicted of raping someone.
Yeah. Now, unless you killed a dog that was actively eating a white baby, you can't win.
Yeah, I suppose, but
I mean, any context.
I mean, I've heard that even Republicans hate this lady now. Like, everyone has said, like, oh, she's done.
No, that's why she's pivoting, as they say. Oh, I just didn't proofread the book because I didn't actually write it. So you just hired somebody to make up shit about you?
I mean, think about it. She is South Dakota.
They used to hire people that in literally castles, you know, royalty. You'd have the person the bard. They just write shit that just glorifies the person, and none of it's fucking true.
Yeah.
Who was the politician that said black people don't know what computers are? That just happened like this week. I thought I saw a headline about
what?
That. Yeah. Some politician, I think it was in New York,
Only thing
said like, well, we have to help black people. They don't understand what computers are.
Oh my God.
Something to that. Like
that. I think now what's worse, that or Biden saying, if you don't vote for me, you ain't black? Which one's worse?
I mean, they're both pretty terrible.
New York Governor Kathy Hochul is facing backlash for saying that black children in the Bronx don't know the word computer.
Oh my God.
This is her quote now. Right now, we have young black kids growing up in the Bronx who don't even know what the word computer is, she said. They don't know how to use these things.
That's fucking weird.
I guarantee you any black kid in the Bronx can use a computer better than her.
Honestly,
likely.
Most kids nowadays don't need to know what computers are. Everything's on their fucking phone or tablets. Like, they don't need to know how to use
a PlayStation or something. Well, a lot of people do computer gaming.
Yeah, but
maybe she is kind of speaking in like they don't understand what a computer is because they just are so used to computers. Like, everything's a computer. Your fridge is a computer. Your fucking tablet and your I'm gonna say like clothing, but we're not to shoes and stuff yet. Unless are there fucking computer shoes?
Probably.
Oh, yeah. Are there smart shoes?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah, there's some Nikes that you gotta charge.
For what? What does it do? Oh, you can change like the colors on them.
Well, they're like track
There's like
what
LED
you're doing.
They call them the Atoms.
Smart
shoes have ushered in a new era of personalized health monitoring and assistive technology.
Fuck you, said get smart, you asshole.
Well, like, if it's a smart like device, you know.
The show Get Smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, shoe phone.
I don't remember that from it.
I've seen that joke done a lot.
I've only seen the movie from back in the day. I barely remember. Is it Steve Carell?
Steve Carell.
Carell.
That was recent Get Smart. Yeah, the original Get Smart from back in the 60s.
Yeah, I had never seen the show
Alright, anyway.
either. But that's why I don't think I liked the movie that much because I was like I didn't understand the show.
Yeah.
But-
Anyway, he had a phone in his shoe.
Yeah.
That's a joke.
So they do have smart shoes. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's what the kids don't
health
understand
monitoring
what
and
computers
assistive
are.
technology.
'Cause their shoes are smart, you know?
Has
I'm
GPS
giving that lady
tracking,
a lot of
obstacle
credit there.
detection, and fitness tracking. So it can help blind people. Obstacle detection. GPS tracking, when know where your kids are at all times. Or you just microchip
Yeah,
them.
I just did a picture.
She's eating your cords.
No, she's chewing on the Velcro strap that's hanging off
Well,
of
a
it.
little bit of
She does that all
cords,
the time.
too. A little
It's her
bit of
favorite.
cords.
She's a little demon. I'm telling you.
Oh, she's a poppy seed. It's to make heroin and opium out of.
Yeah, there's some really how think. Can you think of a more 2024 sentence than smart shoes?
Stop it.
I have to
Get some help.
charge my
I haven't
shoes.
just played that yet. Oh yeah, that's for. Well,
It was bad
pumping-
enough when you had to
pumping
charge
them-
your book.
Let me pump them. Was like 90s, you know.
I wonder,
had to
I
have
wonder,
pump.
I wonder if they have this the wall
2000s, yeah,
socket, but
like-
you have to keep pumping it to charge it.
That's interesting though. Like, what else?
Actually, if they were to have any kind of regen stuff, they're probably self-charging.
What benefit could you get from charging your shoes?
So they operate, and you can use this expensive shoes you paid
Well,
for.
like any physical advantage?
Oh, he just
Does
said
smart
GPS
shoes make
and-
you jump
All
higher?
right, I got a question for you guys.
Hydraulics and shit.
No, that's
Which one of
hydraulics.
us here in this room is most likely to like abuse something? Not like an animal or anything like that. Like or just be like an asshole on the road, an asshole driver, or hey, we're all just gonna trust that you guys do this.
I'm not sure what you're asking, but if there's someone with road rage, I'm going to say one of you two because I'm super chill on the road.
I can rage out, but I haven't really in a long time.
This is related to Southwest's new policy for flights. They have a self-report disability line. So basically, you get the pre-boarding if you say that I have a disability. It's intended for like the elderly,
Are you
you know,
asking-
people that don't like have like an overt, like I have one leg or I'm in a wheelchair.
Who's going to take advantage of that? Is
What's
that what
it-
you're
what's this have
asking?
to do with
Yeah,
road
so they've
rage?
had an issue with like a bunch of people taking advantage of this, and they're like, used to wait in line, you know, they always had the handicap
Oh.
stuff, and then they're like, you know, I need to have like 3-4 people max. They're like, now I'm seeing lines of 30 plus people in
okay.
Southwest lines that are doing pre-boarding, and they get to like trump seats and stuff and take over all the overhead storage because they self-report they have some form of a disability. They didn't have the name of the disability is. They say I have a disability.
Huh.
Stop it.
That's
Get some help.
Who's most likely in this table right here to do that?
oh, not me. I
Carly.
couldn't give a shit. What'd you say?
Lane.
Oh. Actually,
No,
yeah,
I'm not
fucking-
saying you have one, but I feel like you would abuse the system to bring your cats with you.
Oh, like emotional support cats? Fuck yeah!
No.
Yeah, I kind of rest my case
Yeah,
there.
fair enough.
And my emotional support cats. I have OCD and anxiety. Hell yeah.
It's a disability.
Derek, who do you say?
I just said,
said
you.
You said me,
Yes.
and you said me.
Yeah.
That's fucked
I
up.
feel like you would have like a pet.
I mean,
Carly, who do you
Sure, they
think?
would do that too.
Well, she's gonna say me. Doesn't matter.
fucked up.
Yeah.
I wouldn't abuse the system. I'm not gonna fake being handicapped.
I actually,
But if everyone else is doing it and you're losing out on the prime stuff, would you be like, you know what, fuck this. I'm getting fisted by these liars.
yeah.
You know, if you
That's
can't beat
one
them,
thing.
join them.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's
if I
that.
see
I
a
mean,
co-
you can't just walk up to somebody,
You're right.
you don't have a disability. And
You're
they're
right.
like,
If I see
well,
it-
I'll just pop my leg off.
If I see people taking
You would do
advantage,
that too.
or a corporation taking advantage of a bunch of people,
Now, would I
I'd
be the
say
most
something.
likely person to call someone out for not having a disability and then they end up having a legitimate and they pop their leg off? Yeah, I might.
Oh, yeah.
Because Carly would tell you to do it.
Because
Yeah.
they have boarding for
This is
physical
bullshit, Derek.
disability, not mental disabilities. It's physical.
I'd probably say it first.
You
So
would
if
talk
someone's
really
not-
loud to the point where it's like, okay, if you keep getting louder, they're going to just hear you. So
Would
might as
you
well
really
get it out?
try to bring a cat with you on a plane?
Oh fuck yeah.
That seems so
It's
terrible.
legal.
To bring a cat.
Oh yeah, you can bring
On- in-
you can
in a
bring small
thing?
carrier
Yeah,
animals.
people bring animals all the time.
Put them in your under the front seat.
Yeah, if you have a carrier and
Yeah,
they're
but
small
emotional
enough, like
support
you can
is
bring them in
free.
the main cabin.
Well, I think we're in Destin, and this
So,
this
but we
poor
would
But
fucking
not,
dog.
but not like free range. To someone can
Right.
just like
We
hold
would
their
have to
cat.
do it
think
in
I
a
know.
situation where, because you can only have one emotional support animal. So like I would have to have a cat, and then Derek would have to clean the puppy.
happen.
You
Right?
Yeah.
have emotional support too. It's so easy to get.
Yeah, I'd be
Um,
like, look at this little kitten. How do you not feel better when you look at her?
I actually know someone that
And then
like had
she
to go
claws
through
them.
that. You have to go to like a therapist
No,
and
you
stuff
just
and
have
get.
to go to a doctor and just get a paper.
I mean, a therapist doctor.
No, you can go to a regular doctor.
Yeah, I guess it might be different per county.
It's like early legal weed, you know? You just like, yeah, you go to this shady ass doctor. I have a building. You go walk in here and tell me you have glaucoma. Here's your weed prescription in California
Anybody-
15 years ago.
Any doctor you go to will write you a fucking emotional support animal.
It depends on the doctor.
I need help with
think.
my mental.
If you
So you could do
have,
it?
like anxiety,
We'll
which,
do
like,
it.
Everybody has. You can get it written instantly. Just be like, yeah, sure. Here.
I'm not in favor of traveling with animals on a plane. Just
I'm
putting
saying
it
if
out
it's
there.
like if you're, going somewhere
Put
long
him down in
term,
fucking storage.
No,
You can't do anything like I think internationally with emotional support. With therapy, I think you can, but
A therapy dog? Do they like...
let's say your parents live in Florida and you go down there for a month and you want to bring your animals, then they get to go for free. So it is worth it for like certain situations. I mean, I wouldn't do that for like a vacation because
I wouldn't sit
that's
down.
stressful as fuck.
I wouldn't want them.
No, the point of taking a vacation is to get away from everything.
Like that.
And
Yeah.
your pets? Yeah. Who's watching when we go to Niobrara?
My brother's roommate.
Best friend's roommate from college. Damn it. What was it? Your brother's. Damn it.
What does that make us?
Absolutely nothing.
Yeah. Wow. Are you guys gonna get your Schwartzes twisted?
Yeah.
Tangled?
I see a Schwartz is much smaller than mine.
He did it. That's my favorite part of that whole battle, that fight scene.
But yeah, it's the whole best part of the whole movie.
Spaceballs the lunchbox.
The
kids love it.
flamethrower.
Is she watching them when we go to Antigua too?
Yes. Well, I'll confirm the dates with her. So, anyways,
What's next?
that's
John's
it.
yawning.
Do you
He's
have a
bored.
topic, Lane?
I had left one in there. I thought.
No. Just that we all owe you money.
No, I put something on the bottom, under the thunderstorm.
200th episode graphic.
Covered that last week.
Refresh it. Like what the fuck?
It's live editing, dude. You don't need to refresh it.
Did?
I swear there was things in there unless someone deleted them.
There's nothing in there. We have nothing, Zabaski.
Bobby.
Give us the topic. I'll search it.
Well, it was AI can read your brain. Dreams.
Brain
Your
dreams.
brain dreams.
AI can read your dreams.
Recreate your dreams.
Oh shit! I'm in trouble.
Yeah. Like people asleep, the AI is hooked. You're hooked up to an AI machine, and it can project what people were dreaming.
It's just gonna be like a Showtime softcore porn, but set at my gym. That's all it's gonna be.
I didn't think about that. That would be funny if they did find like a.
So a new AI can create images based on your dreams. Scientists are trying to figure out how our brains translate what we see into mental images. Now a type of computer learning called artificial intelligence. Yeah, no shit. Why did they put...
Because the AI wrote it.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, if I know I'm looking out for something, I can skip it pretty well, like the name of a state. But that's just bullshit. Makes me sound like a shitty reader. Is improving at replicating this process. A recent study demonstrated that AI can analyze brain scans and generate images that closely resemble what a person saw. AI stands for artificial intelligence. I did it again. No, I added that part in. This could be used for various purposes, such as studying how different animals perceive the world, or even recording dreams and assisting individuals who have limited mobility. I don't know how that helps people with limited mobility. I can't move in my dreams.
How would that suck?
Oh my god, that would suck. What if you get in a chasing dream? It's just a mauling
You
dream.
know that got me.
Do people that are paralyzed and they can't move in their dreams, like, do they get mauled by animals in chasing dreams?
No, they probably can move in their dreams, though.
That's
They
not
get their
funny.
mobility
I don't know, but they
back.
talk about
Yeah, but
how
that's
this
not funny.
technology can help
Let's say if
individuals
you're
that have mobility
stuck
issues.
in your dream or whatever. Oh, I guess I don't know.
What do they do? Like just put like big screens in front of them, like AI goggles, and like just project their dreams back into them, so they're just always in a sleeping state.
Feedback loop of dreams.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't read this article. Well, this isn't the one I had in there.
Oh, speaking of, I started watching The Sandman. So far, it's fucking awesome. On Netflix.
Is this sci-fi?
Kind of where it's like the dream guy and his dream shit gets stolen.
That's
Sandman.
Sandman. This kind of reminds me of Built to Spill in the song. I want to see movies of my dreams.
Oh, it's Neil Gaiman.
That's right. Yeah, that I knew it was like a famous thing.
Yeah,
I like it.
It's fucking awesome.
Better than Fallout.
Well, apples and oranges there, bud.
Okay, I don't know.
Problem is the main character.
Fallout's the best thing I've seen this year.
The main guy he doesn't sell like a scary god thing. It's weird looking.
If AI starts learning dreams, do you think that AI will require sleep to be fully formed?
Huh?
What?
You mean paid for
subscription? This goes on to talk about how they're basically scanning the way your brain works, and then it's using that information. So I would assume there's a factor of like, we know that when you do these certain things, this is the part of your brain that lights up, and they're mapping out like this brain activity, talking to these people about what they dreamt that they can remember, and trying to remap it back to what lit up in their brain and feeding it into an AI bot then, right? So if you merge that with like the general internet AI and have one that's all about sleeping, does that now become part of general AI's, does sleep become part of, or is it just... There's some sort of subconscious part that's going to get added to AI, mapping out your sleep brainwave patterns.
Is that what you're trying to ask? If AI will then sleep?
Or have some AI version of that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
I mean, part of sleeping is all your stuff turns off in your body and your brain goes into like power save mode.
Reset. It would make sense that a computer would, go through a cycle, of shutting things down and turning back on at certain times.
Where are you going? Fuck off, dude.
So yeah, I didn't read about that, but I mean, it is kind of interesting data that AI now has. That when it does go, demonic, it'll destroy us all.
Full Skynet.
Yeah, I mean, now it knows how we dream. Could kill us all instantly in our dreams.
So I don't know what article you had in mind, Lane, but what was your next topic? Let's look that
pictures.
up.
That's all I had.
Pictures.
A picture book.
Oh, there was something that I was kind of surprised John didn't bring up to me, but I guess because he doesn't follow Joe Rogan,
right?
He doesn't know.
What is this?
This guy doesn't know.
There was Graham Hancock and Flint Dibble debate.
Flint Dibble.
An archaeologist.
Flint Dibble.
His name is Flint Dibble.
That sucks.
Yeah. But it wasn't that great.
Oh.
Like Graham fucking attacked him. Like, you called me a white supremacist and got all like bitchy and like, I don't know. It wasn't the best look for him. She always does, He always takes things personal and it's not a good look.
Right.
And then Dibble had some good stuff. The best part actually is he's wearing like this kind of Indiana Jones hat and then has this jacket and shirt on.
Dibble
is? Flint Dibble, his sleeves are way too long and it looks like he has tiny hands.
So he's an archaeologist. Graham Hancock is a sociologist and conspiracy theorist.
Oh, yeah, of course.
His Netflix documentary presented his conclusion that there was an ancient advanced globe-spanning civilization around 10 to 12,000 years ago, destroyed by rising sea levels at the end of the last ice age that mainstream archaeology is covering up.
Mm-hmm. You know who Graham Hancock
is? He the guy that did the asteroid thing?
Ancient
or the comet?
Apocalypse.
Yeah, the comet.
That's one theory.
He hinted at
a comet,
ancient civilizations, but he didn't dive into it on that, though, I thought.
Yeah, I can't remember. It's only like 6 episodes. And it's not like the fucking world-shattering idea, but people do attack him for it. And it's just like...
But why white supremacist?
Because he talks about how Atlantis, or whatever, was a white... what it was, he like references some other author that said... Atlantis was white people that conquered everyone back in the day or something dumb. So because he uses him like as a source, this Dibble guy felt like he could attack him, which is dumb. But still, it's like, let's not talk about that. That happened. Get over it. Let's debate actual things or whatever.
Yeah, so did they actually get to a fucking debate at all?
They didn't like debate anything exactly. They both had different topics. Like Dibble was talking about this like ancient, I can't forget what it's called, but it was like how seeds were developed, how plants like agriculture was developed. You could tell that it was wild and then cultivated, kind of, or whatever.
Yeah, like corn naturally doesn't grow on huge ears. They're just like a few little sprigs of kernels.
Yeah, it was like just your thumb essentially originally, and they can tell in the archaeological record when it was kind of changed or whatever. And then
what was his point?
That there was no civilization in the past changing the agriculture. Like they could tell it started. This is when cavemen started doing it.
That's what Dibble said.
Yeah.
Okay. And so what was Hancock's point then?
He doesn't know about that stuff.
Oh, he was just talking about
that's kind of
advanced
like what I was
cultures.
talking about. Like they both were like talking about different things. Like Graham wanted to talk about Egypt, and like some of the advanced stonework and stuff. But Dibbles was like, I don't know that stuff. So it wasn't the best debate, but still interesting. I like him, Dibble, even though like the meme of him with like tiny hands is pretty hilarious. And Graham he didn't know how to search on his computer. Like at one point they were like Command F, Like
how old is he?
Fucking 70s.
Oh, well, I mean, checks.
Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, I think he's done a lot for the advanced ancient culture, theory community. I think it's time for him to kind of pass the reins to someone else or whatever, So.
Well, understandably.
But I had a feeling you would have heard about it because John likes to debunk Graham Hancock all the time.
I don't like debunk Graham Hancock. It just doesn't make any goddamn sense.
Yeah. Well, and also some of the things that Graham talked about wasn't like the best. Like he talks about Bimini Island, and it's like
Bimini Road.
The Bimini Road, yeah, that's what I meant. And it's like that's iffy. It's not even like that good a thing, Like let's talk about some of the stuff in fucking Egypt and India, and so I don't know.
I want to know about the void underneath the Sphinx.
Yeah.
And there's pictures of people coming out of like the head of the Sphinx.
Yeah, well, those were like drawings back in the day. People didn't know. And there's also the void in the pyramid. There's another void in the pyramid.
They're always finding shafts and stuff.
Yeah. Well, they scanned it, and there's one in there. But
yeah, my mom was just in the pyramids and rooms.
It's probably filled with mercury.
Which ones did she go to?
All of them.
She go to the red pyramid or
the Giza ones?
It's either the bench or the red. I can't remember. Just the plateau. Because they just renovated
the big one.
They were just They just renovated one of them. That's I think not part of the traditional 3. That it's like the first time in 30 years or something. With people inside, and it's really crazy inside. So,
I mean, but it's not surprising that there's a void and that they have chambers. I don't see what's so surprising about that.
Yeah. Well, and I've also seen explanations of like, they filled it with sand and there's just some gaps. But I was like, I don't really fucking believe that. They wouldn't leave a fucking sand gaps in the pyramid. Like those things are fucking perfect,
Yeah.
So, but either way, it's worth a listen if you like listening to podcasts, Jared.
I listen to podcasts all the time.
Yeah, but you don't listen to Joe Rogan all the time?
No,
never.
If I have, it's been a couple years or more.
Would you listen to it?
Protect Our Parks is pretty funny. It's Mark Norman, Shane Gillis, and Ari Shaffir on Joe Rogan.
I know
It's
him.
Fucking hilarious.
What is that's?
It's called Protect Our Parks.
It's those 3 guys spins off or whatever.
Those are guys on Joe Rogan.
Oh, okay. It's a special Joe Rogan episode. That sounds painful, kind of.
There's a couple dozen out. Jesus. But it's funny, like Mark Norman is super quick, and so they're talking about some sort of attack, and Joe Rogan goes, "Now I'm no bomb expert," and Mark Norman goes, "You should see your act," and he was just like immediate. He's so fast with it. It's so funny.
I thought you would have wanted to talk about the Tom Brady roast.
I did watch that last night.
I'm watching
all of it.
I've watched the first 10 minutes of it. I'm still working. It's a long motherfucking roast.
Yeah. I was watching it live actually that Sunday night.
So you heard Kim Kardashian get booed.
Yeah, I did hear that.
So they edited that out now.
I saw a headline about
she
that.
does her thing, but they edited all the boos.
I mean, it wasn't even that much, but it was like noticeable that people were booing her. I mean,
also, yeah, so at the point,
she
why the fuck is she
deserves
there?
it. Why was she there? She's not a comedian. She's not a fucking.
She doesn't have any connection to Tom Brady, apparently.
Well, she might have fucked him.
Celebrity horses that I don't follow, but she's famous. There you go.
Yeah,
that's it.
Well, then they should put her on the dais.
I thought it was pretty funny.
Yeah, it was hilarious.
Yeah, so for what I've seen is so funny. Like Jeff Ross opened it up and just ripping it.
I've kind of forgot about him, and I was like, oh, the Roastmaster. When they mentioned Roastmaster, I knew exactly. Like his image popped in my head.
My favorite line.
He does all of them.
Seeing him again,
I've only seen like the first.
It's just been so long.
Yeah.
Since there's been a roast.
Yeah,
you
true.
know?
I've only seen the first 20 minutes of it, but the favorite is like I dress like OJ because I'm about to kill this white bitch. That cracked me up so fucking bad.
Yeah. And Alex was bringing up that there was like a Justin Bieber roast that I don't remember watching.
Oh yeah.
On Netflix?
No, this was a while ago.
Yeah, it's a Comedy
Because we were
Central
trying to
roast.
remember the last time we saw a roast.
Have you seen the roast of Donald Trump?
That's from a long time ago.
Yeah, back when he was on The Apprentice. It's really funny.
Yeah, I kind of vaguely do remember that one.
Was he just sitting there scowling the whole time?
Yeah, he just sitting there like, okay.
The biggest one I remember is Charlie Sheen getting roasted.
Oh, that's good.
And,
Dennis Leary, that was funny. My miss was kind of such a roast.
Yeah, so I'm kind of glad because Netflix is doing the whole live comedy thing or whatever. Have you seen the John Mulaney show?
John Mulaney show? No.
John Mulaney has a talk show now on Netflix. It's live every night.
Interesting.
Everybody's in LA. It's just like for this week.
Interesting.
For like all this comedy special.
Yeah, okay.
It's actually pretty funny. It's very unscripted, but
well, Netflix had historical roasts. Did you watch that? Where people would dress up as like historical figures and get roasted by other historical figures. And the first, probably the first episode.
Did it Abraham Lincoln?
I think Anne Frank was getting roasted, and Hitler shows up, played by Gilbert Gottfried.
Nice.
So you can imagine how fucking hilarious
when was
that
this? A while ago?
Oh, this was a while ago. Yes, this. Yeah, about 5 or 6 years.
Well, because I felt like it was just a couple years ago Netflix really started trying to push comedy as their thing, you know?
I mean, Netflix as a joke has been out for a while, but I never got into it because it's.
I didn't really understand it. I thought it was just like there was a slogan, and they were just trying to do more stand-up stuff. So, but
yeah,
power to them. I hope they,
2019,
step up a little bit and get some more fresh things because comedy's easy, you know. Writing TV shows and shit's more complicated.
Well, I mean, as far as from their production standpoint,
Yeah.
I got Netflix just to watch David Tell's Hot Cross Buns because David Tell's fucking brilliant.
Yeah, is that a new one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's quick. He wanted to be as fast as possible, so at the end of it, he burns like 2.5 minutes playing a recorder to sea lions, just so he hits the marks and Netflix gives him money.
Nice.
It's quick. It was like,
yeah, I was in like the other room and I heard Alex listening to it or watching it, and I was like, "That's fucking David Tell, isn't it?" She's like, "Yeah, I don't know. He's funny though."
Oh, the Cash Cab?
No.
That's David Tell did.
That's Ben Bailey. David Tell is Gangster Memories.
No, though I feel like
he's been a long time.
He had like that late night show where he walked around.
Insomniac.
Yeah, but he might have done something with Cash Cab at one point.
Maybe, I don't know, but
he might have been like a host.
Oh, it was Insomniac I'm thinking of.
It's on Comedy Central. Insomniac. Also, the only Girls Gone Wild I'd ever bought was
you bought a Girls Gone Wild?
And it was David Tell, and he goes to like some bar in Alaska, and he just gets like this just regular bartender just pull her boobs. I was like, nice, and then he just fucking leaves.
That makes sense. That's probably when I remember watching those commercials.
Of course, I got it, and my friends were like, "Oh my god, Girls Gone Wild!" Not understanding that I bought it because it's a comedian. We're not buying it for Girls Gone Wild. I bought it to watch David Tell do this shit, and they were so fucking mad at me because
buy it for both reasons.
Yeah, but there weren't many boobs. That's the thing.
Oh really?
It wasn't really Girls Gone Wild. That's probably it was like.
Was there no boobs or there was?
I'm sure there were. But it was like half price because it was just David Tell fucking around. It was kind of a spin-off of Insomniac. I think it was David Tell. Maybe Doug Stanhope. Doesn't matter. But I'm just used to.
It's definitely a big difference.
I know, but it's the same concept where I bought it because the comedian. I'm thinking of Insomniac. That was a great show. This is the one where he's like interviewing like this groupie, this old groupie, and she's like, how do you get all these pictures with all these guys? I gave them all deep throat. Just like, oh, well, that'll do it. And then like he goes to leave, the cameraman like turns around and just like closes the door. Back and he was like, "Pardon me, fellas."
That's funny. Yeah, it was a pretty raunchy show from all I remember. I don't remember much of it. Probably the intro.
I miss Comedy Central being Comedy Central.
What is Comedy Central now?
It's gone.
It doesn't exist?
I think it's gone. Yeah, like gone.
Really?
I think.
What were all those like?
All the specials are on YouTube now.
You know? All right. Well, that's fair. I guess.
Yeah,
they didn't make an app, so they just dissolved.
There you go.
Someone had to have owned it, though.
Well,
either way, is that the end of the night?
I think so. Fuck you, John.
What? I did not. You guys suck.
Yeah. No. Fuck.
Why am I the other one? Dicks. Hurts my feelings.
Fuck off.
That's why.